What's up? Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the REKAP Lunch Hour with Guff. It's me, Ryan McGuffey, on a Feel Good Friday edition of the show. Let's go. Guff, why you feel so good? The Cubs suck. The Sox suck. Okay, hey, calm down. Calm down. I, too, believe that Shota Imanaga is not suited to be in a wild card or playoff rotation. I said so as much last night on the recap, filling in for Cap, who was flying to Vegas, where he currently is right now, sleeping off the all-nighter that he pulled. What's going on, everyone? Ryan McGuffey here. It's all brought to you by our partners at Hooters, originalhooters.com. To find one of the 11 Chicagoland locations near you, order.hooters.com. Have it delivered straight to your office, straight to your door. It's a Friday. The Cubs are playing their final 120 start of the season at home today. And maybe, just maybe, they'll get their head out of their ass and figure things out to narrow that magic number from 2 to at least 1, because they've given the Padres a little bit of wiggle room. The chat is absolutely on fire. There's over 60 comments before I even got in the room. But guys, Shota Imanaga struggles again. He allows 8. I have no idea what Craig Counsell was doing leaving him in the game. When it was 6-0 and heading into the bottom of the fourth, I'm like, done, out, let's go. Play to win tonight's game. It was good to see Seiya Suzuki make an appearance for the first time in the second half with 2 home runs and 4 RBI. I would not use Shota Imanaga in my playoff rotation, at least my wild card rotation right now. It's a best of 3. I need the best 3 options I have. Colin Ray, who goes today, who struck out 11 in his last start, to me right now is a better option than Shota Imanaga, as is Jameson Taillon. Shota Imanaga has allowed 31 home runs. Do you know what his ERA in the first inning is this year? 7.20. 7.20. Let's get to the chat because it's full. I'm not going to even get to all the comments that are there. I'm going to have to jump around. What's up, Kyle? Just to love. Cubs are loving to make fans sweat. Said it yesterday, but I'll say it again. Chicago teams almost never make it easy on themselves. Get your act together, Cubs. No shot I would put Imanaga on the playoff roster. He should go on the roster, but he's not going to go in the rotation. I would have taken him out yesterday after it was 3-0. Should have played him with a must-win attitude yesterday, and sadly, they didn't. Hope our guy Jim Shorts, the newest Jim Shorts, dropped on the channel this morning, figures out the Bears this weekend. Usually what he takes, the Bears do the opposite, much like George Costanza does in Steinfeld. Get it done, Bears, bear down. Yeah, Jim Shorts is 6-2 in his picks against the spread right here on the channel. So make sure you check out. And Cap and I dropped our 4-pack as well. That came out this morning. A couple of college football plays on there this week. Shota should not be in the wild card rotation, says Eric. He's been terrible as of late. Should be Horton, Boyd, and either Taillon or Ray for the wild card rotation. Any updates on Cade Horton, says Jess, proud member of the program. Jess, the update is he's supposed to throw as scheduled today as part of his 5-day recovery. He was off for 2 days. Even though there's reports that the Cubs aren't feeling as positive as they once were about the MRI results, Cade Horton, allegedly, from what we've been told, is on pace to throw as is. I'm going to look up things this morning. I haven't seen anything of yet to say otherwise for Cade Horton. Bruce said that Carlos Santana accepted an option to the minor leagues as part of Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker, by the way, activated today. That's the big thing, that Kyle Tucker was activated. He is in the lineup, DHing. Cade Horton feels good and expects to move forward for pitching next week. Played catch in the outfield today. Next would likely be a bullpen sometime in the next few days. That's from my guy, Bruce Levine, Godfather. 926.25. El Cheapo is still under the luxury tax. Jess is hoping to see continued improvement by the Bears in Vegas. Good test to see if the lessons from last week stick. I'd try checking in with Cap. He's off the radar. Watch out. He's already playing high limits. Nathan, hey, Cap, we got a business to protect. Calm down. Oh, good. I got here before the fire council talks started. Jess, last year's Bears became complacent when there were signs of improvement, hoping Ben keeps them accountable and on their toes. I think that's a certainty. He's already showing it. Godfather, next year, even smaller payroll for Mr. Potter. Bush, PCA, Shaw, Ballesteros, and Tucker's rookie replacement in the lineup. Another heap off season for Potter. Jess, no, not yet. I think you're early, Nathan, for the comments. Oh, then I have to go to Phil Simms, the real Phil Simms, part of the fam. Godfather, as an owner who cared would have realized that this season could have been your chance to go deep in the playoffs, but no, Park's still full, so who cares? Yeah, it's really frustrating because I don't really feel like there's a true front runner. Godfather Rick had started and ended the season as he intended. Seats full, selling overpriced beer and hot dogs. It's still under the luxury tax. Godfather gives the 2 thumbs up. Kyle, bet the Deadbirds would love nothing more than to play spoiler and make the clubs play on the road in the playoffs. Shouldn't even be in this situation, but here they are. Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm guaranteeing they're already thinking pretty hard about traveling Monday to get the hell out of here. I'm talking about the Cardinals going home. Cubs only need 2 wins and will only get 1. Phil, bad loss last night. Move on. Wrap up the 1 seed. Stop playing around. Godfather, next year is 10 years since the 2016 Cubs. Ricketts will milk that to its full extent, sweep his cheap payroll under the rug, screw the fans once again. Guys, it's hard for me to disagree with you. Landon, here's your Hooter stat of the day. Aaron Judge has been intentionally walked 35 times this season, passing Ted Williams for the most in AL history. The NL record for intentional walks, 120. I remember that. That was Barry flippin' Bonds. Breck, my guy, might have talked to him a little bit today. Happy Friday, lunch hour nerds. Guff, glad you came through this morning. For the first time ever, I saved Monon. It took 30 years. Guess who's? We're going to the Monon Bell game for like the 29th straight year or something like that. 20, high 20, almost 30 years. And Wabash College screwed everything up because they have to. They have a complex, and that's not my problem. That's theirs. Doing a virtual waiting room and all this crap. Don't worry. We got tickets. We got parking. Anybody who has a car service, by the way, if you know of somebody, family members, car service, let's talk. I'm being dead serious. Let's cut a negotiation. We want to upgrade this year. Whether you're from Chicago to Indianapolis, let's have a conversation. Private chat me, DM me, whatever it might be. Let's do this. Since his injury, Shota is 6-5, allowing an average of 5 hits and 3 runs a game. He's allowed at least a homer in 9 starts, going only 2 games since June, allowing 0. He's allowed 3 homers in 3 games. Here's the things that strike me about Shota. Like I said, in the first inning, he's allowed 29 hits. He's allowed 20 runs, 9 homers in the first inning. When you look at his September, and this is what I'm all about trending, you go to September for Shota Imanaga, he's 1-2 in 5 starts with a 6.51 ERA. Can't happen. Definitely not playoff ace numbers. This is about winning baseball games, Nathan. Las Vegas, yes, they got all my money in Vegas, DJ. Yes, they do. Phil, if USC can score 45 versus Michigan State, what do you think they'll do tomorrow against Illinois? Michigan State sucks. I don't think USC's that good. I don't. I think Illinois, we're going to learn a lot about Illinois tomorrow. We're going to learn a lot about Illinois because you can put last week in the rearview mirror and continue to move on, or you just let it ruin your season. I will take Illinois tomorrow. I will take Oregon because history says that James Franklin can't win a big game. Georgia, Alabama, I'm going to go with Kirby Smart. I am. I think those are my picks. I will go Illinois, Oregon, Georgia tomorrow in those 3 games. If Cap stays in Vegas, can we assume he either won big or lost big? He won't win. I would assume that he does neither, that he won't win or lose big. He'll just stay right in the middle. He could win big. Let's see. Becky, very positive. Let's win today. Tucker's back. Santana has been optioned. Need a Cubs W and a Padres L today. That is correct. If you get that, Becky, the Chicago Cubs clinch the 1 seed for the wild card series. Jess is hoping for a Steelers win this weekend in Dublin, but expecting an L. Why are the odds for the Steelers to win when we did nothing to improve the O-line? Last time I checked, Pat Meyer was still employed. Jess, I saw Aaron Rodgers whining about getting there this morning. Oh, I would have liked to hang out since Monday and see. I agree, but you're there to play a football game. You want to go to Ireland in the offseason? Stop hiding in the dark and at the base of a river. Go to Ireland and visit it. Vegas must be crazy, 100%. Nathan, unrelated to Bears and Cubs. Last night's football game was miserable. Arizona's got to figure something out, and I think that may have to include parting with Kyler. Duke underperforms constantly. He threw a football, couldn't have thrown a slant better than he did to Marvin Harrison Jr., who was Marvin Harrison Jr. looks like he doesn't give a shit. I watched his effort on plays where he knows he's not getting the ball. I have no idea what's going on with that guy. That game, watching an old Cardinals Seahawks game is tough The Seahawks, Sam Darnold looks good, man. Good for him for turning it around. I was telling my son last night, he went 1-1, and he's like, "Are you serious?" People don't understand. You go 1-1, that there's a lot of talent there, and sometimes the coaching. Look at Baker Mayfield, another good example of a guy who's come back. Breck Bear wants to know, with the membership, do we get personalized video messages for any occasion similar to Cameo? The answer to that, Breck Bear, is yes, you do. For myself, Cap, whoever you would like. And it looks like we have a new member. Shockingly, Pablo is now a new member. Pablo, our guy, has joined the membership platform of the Recap, which you can also do as well. It's on all of our videos. Go to our page, click join. There has been a smidgen of some membership content this week that has been released, and we will continue to do that. Thomas Imanaga needs to hit the showers like he does in his commercial. Becky says, Kyle, they're facing Mikolas, who hasn't been very good. Kyle's on pace to tie his season worst with interception. Those came in his first 2 seasons. The D-backs, she's asking for help tonight. Hope that trend continues, Becky. Got to have it today at Wrigley. Javier, the Cubs have been trash over the last 10 games. Nathan, on the other hand, Sam Darnold is rocking. Insane that dude is only 28. A lot of time in that career to continue to excel. Literally the conversation my son and I were having last night. What was the reasoning for leaving Shota in there to get beat up? I know. It's ridiculous. What's up, video game? Rick, our guy. Aloha from Honolulu. I think Shota will be fine. Did you mean to say Shitta? Because I kind of like the name Shitta right now over Shota. Becky, my pick is the Bears do win. That's coming up here shortly. I think the Bears do win tonight or on Sunday. We got this. Have faith. Becky's got a concert tomorrow night. Javier Craig Counsell does horrible in-game managing. It's like he wants the Cubs to lose. That's been shared throughout the season here. Cade says he feels good. You're welcome, Jess. Johnny Mass, my guy. Any word on game time? Any word on game start times of Cubs clinch home field? Love you, brother. Have a great weekend. Love you too, Johnny. TBA, my guess is this. We were trying to figure this out yesterday. I think these will come out. Keep an eye on Sunday night for game times to be posted. But as we write this right now, I think a lot's going to come down to what happens in the American League. The Yankees and Toronto Blue Jays are tied for the AL East lead right now. The Blue Jays do hold the tiebreaker. You have the Guardians and Tigers tied in the AL Central. I mean, are you kidding me right now? Major League Baseball has 2 division races that are tied going into the final games of the season. But what I meant with the wild card, the Yankees and Red Sox currently are your wild card teams and would play each other. So I would guess that they'll get all the primetime slots and then they'll work backwards from there. So they're waiting to see how the AL East, I think, shakes out before those times. But I would say keep an eye out for Friday or Sunday night. If Recap becomes Reguff, we know Cap is enjoying his time in Vegas. That is a very great point, Jess. Hey, Godfather, wait until after 2026 and see how far under the tax the Cubs will be then. The Pirates will be jealous. Video game, Cubs need 1 or 2 wins and D-backs win a game. Exactly. Cubs need a W in the Padres L. Yes, Becky, that is correct. Jess, how do you feel about a bye week for the Bears next week, Guff? I don't like how early it is. Week 5 to start the byes. Come on, Roger Goodell. This has been something going way back. I hate the early bye. Players don't like it either. You're just getting in a rhythm. Players aren't a big fan of it. You got to take it when you get it, though. You got to take it. Of course, everyone wants a bye like in week 9. It's just not happening. The Bears haven't had the early bye in a while. It's the way the cards are dealt. I don't like it. I don't like buys in September. But with the teams, the 18-week season, et cetera, I unless you're having 2 bye weeks, I don't really see an alternative. Can Cal Raleigh break Aaron Judge's home run record? He needs 2 to tie it. Okay? I think everything's on the table with Cal Raleigh. Only 4 games left for the Chicago Fire to secure a spot. Hoping for a big win this weekend against Columbus. Go Fire Kyle with our resident Fire discussion. There it is. Congratulations to our OG, Pablo. Thank you for becoming a member, my friend. Look at everybody. Look at that. Look at the welcomes. Looking forward to giving back to this channel for all the work they've given us. Appreciate you, Pablo. Look at everybody. Welcome to look at all the members shouting you out. Where do we get recap t-shirts? I will put that. Hang on. There is a Clark Street Sports is where you can get the recap apparel. Let me give you that right here. I'm getting it for you. This is what I do for you guys. There's a couple in there right now. Look at everybody already replying. Let me post this in the chat here for you guys. I'm doing everything today. I just put it in the chat. Kurt, it's in there, buddy. I'm probably way behind. There it is. Oh, look at that. There you go. I put it in the chat for you guys. You see, it's a long link. Just copy and paste. That's where you get it. Clark Street Sports. Had to follow the leads. Yeah. Jess, got to get ready for the 1 year of the recap lunch together. We should definitely think about doing some of that. Johnny, you're welcome, my man. I always appreciate you being here and saying hello. Just like I appreciate our great partners at Hooters, the best partners, the greatest partners at Recap and the Recap Lunch Hour. I might walk over, folks. I can walk. Hooters O'Hare is very close by. I'll certainly be smart like Jay True would want me to and get a ride home. But the Big Daddy mugs are a-flowing on an 80-degree Friday in Chicago. The lips, let's go. Cubs are playing a 120 game. Big Daddy mugs are flowing. Bud Light, Dos Equis, the Oktoberfest, and of course the Michelob Ultra, the lunch specials, the OG wings, the boneless wings, the hamburger, all there for you. The tender tacos, really good lunch specials from 11 to 3 every day at Hooters. And of course, it is your football headquarters. The best food, the coldest beer, and the iconic Hooters girls all in one spot with every game that surrounds you. A full 360 panoramic view at Hooters to watch any type of college football game, pro football game. We got games tonight. It might be my pick of the day. We'll get that here in a second. It's definitely the place to be. OriginalHooters.com, ordered.hooters.com. Don't forget, October 7th, Downers Grove. Make your plans to be with us. We're promoting the crap out of that starting next week. So appreciate our partners at Hooters. Yeah, this is the long, it's a Take That collection at Clark Street Sports. So if you want to pop that in the old search engine bar, there you go. Pablo, I agree. I would love a member perk option where we buy a personalized video of Cap making an argument for us and ending with Take That. You guys, that's part of what this membership's going to be. You ask us what you want to a certain extent, and we will deliver. But yes, to Breck Bear's point about personalized shout-outs like Cameo, you bet. You ask, we'll make it happen. I think there should be a spot within the membership community to make those requests. I was looking earlier. Funny you say that. Looking at the memberships, there should be spots in there to, there should be spots in there for that to happen. In terms of shopping and stuff, we're going to want to get, we're going to want to show you guys. We're going to try to make some member shirts as well. Recap members, as part of you guys becoming members, that would be awesome. Putting it on the calendar. October 21st. Isn't that the day? Yes, it's October 21st. So taking a look at that, am I to believe that October 20... By the way, October 21st, we're going to be in Orland Park at Hooters. Sounds like a pretty damn good way to celebrate the lunch hour as well. So Hooters or Orland Park will have a 1-year lunch hour party as well. I hope Cap gambles in Vegas and wins money. I can promise you he's gambling. I hope he wins as well. I could definitely promise you he's gambling. He had some content he was sharing on Insta and other platforms of him at the tables waiting for a poker room table to open at 1 a.m. There's a specific annual holiday we need to celebrate, and it's Guff Taco Costume Day, a.k.a. Halloween. Got to do it, Guff. Appreciate the show. That was an all-timer. Halloween's on a Friday this year. I might have to do the damn show with a Big Daddy mug in my hand and a taco. Maybe a tender taco, if you will. Sean, Jaden Daniels, and Terry out this weekend. Carlos Santana being a team player accepting a minor league assignment. Guess what? I'm playing Cap in our Renegade League. He's starting Jaden Daniels. Not saying a word. He's 0-3. I don't need to have his breakout game against me. Rick, I'd like a recap lapel pen to put on my peaky hat. Oh, have a great weekend all, says Brett. Go out and touch some grass before you miss a chance. Yeah, we don't want to be locked up for the next 5 months when it's gray. Hooters, come on down and celebrate with us October 21st for the 1 year of lunch together. 100%. Craig Timber is a joke. TJ with a Craig Council joke. I like that. TJ, why was Shota left in so long last night? Council punted yet another game. I said the same stuff on the recap. I didn't understand it. Kyle says the taco episode is one of my favorites on the recap. That's an all-timer. Kurt, hi, Guff. Can you help me to understand how the entire team could slump for 3 months, and as much can I blame Jed for that? Kurt, I appreciate this message because I don't think we can sit there and point fingers all the time at ownership and the front office. When Shota Imanaga came into the game last night with a 201 batting average and 2 home runs and 16 RBIs in the second half. That's on Shota. PCA has not been the same player in the second half. That's on PCA. The league's adjusted to him. You have to adjust back. And I do agree. There needs to be some accountability on the players. Pablo, oh my God, I want to be there in Orland Park for the 1-year anniversary. Let's go. If Cap wins big, lunch for everyone. Robert's going well, buddy. Happy Friday. It's beautiful. How can we not? Godfather, this lunchtime podcast is the best thing going. Takes my mind off my health and the only place where Ricketts can hear me. Godfather, I'm telling you, man, this is the most reciprocal relationship I'm in. The love that's felt through the community and through a computer screen, through a camera, is fantastic. So I appreciate you guys. You guys know that. So many of you have been here since the beginning, almost a year. Crazy to think that it's been a year. We've shown excitement together. We've been frustrated together. We've shared some tears together. There's been some vulnerability together. And I'm appreciative that we can do that here and not feel like it's not a place you can be your true self. That's how I always want that to be the case here. Rick, it'd be great to see membership counter for all to see. Are you talking about like an actual number? Are you like talking about a specific spot where like people want to go to that because you get these 5 things you can buy? Nate, for the first time all season, I'm taking the Bears this week. Geno ain't it. The Bears have some injuries. They're probably going to be missing a few starters. Kyler Gordon's likely to be out. Darnell Wright hasn't practiced all week. But I'm with you. Just don't let Ashton Jeanty have his breakout game this week. Now Max Crosby, terrifying. TJ, Jed's deadline failures helped shape the poor play the last 2 months, and I will co-sign for that, TJ. I don't disagree. I think the team was looking around for help, and they didn't get it. Glad to hear it, Kent. For some great games tomorrow. Looking forward to some great games tomorrow. Godfather, all my brothers and sisters in the chat, and of course you, Guff, are the best. We love you, Godfather. If Tom loses the attendance money from wildcard games, think he will start to care? Maybe. I could see how many members, Rick. I'd have no problem. I don't know how to show you guys how many members there are. Kyle, did you throw away the mic that caused issues and bought a new one with Cap's discounted app? I'm wearing these look at this little guy. It's like I'm bugged. That's it. It's unbelievable. Yeah, that other one, straight trash. Last Friday when I was down in Indianapolis for the wedding and it didn't work, ball game over. Pablo, thank you for giving us a space to share our wins and losses, not only with Chicago sports, but within our own lives. People have connected from hospital beds overseas, etc. Thank you, REKAP. Really well said. Beautifully said, Pablo. I love this show. It truly helps me stay connected to Midwest from Florida thanks to you and Cap. Kurt, I love it, man. We absolutely love it. The Brewers have 0 rings. I like that little side jab Becky just slips in. Hey, by the way, Brewers, congratulations on your another 0 rings. My fantasy team is 2-1 in the Renegade League, almost atop my division. I'm points back. And I got Cap, who's the only winless team in our division this week. My son's team is stacked. So in the playoffs, if I come head-to-head with him, that could be in trouble. He is all about spearheading his way to a championship. Cap did call me the human bye week. You guys know that so many times. And how did that work out? Let's go. Chicago is right, Jess. Let's get to our bet of the day. Okay, so tough way to lose yesterday. Cooper Kupp did have 4 catches. Just kind of old style Cooper Kupp. He had at one point, 1 catch, 1 yard, 1 catch for 11 yards. And we didn't get to the 40 that we needed. It's okay. So we fall to 13-5. I didn't love the NFL going to 5-2 on Cooper Kupp. I almost played the Seahawks as my play of the game yesterday. Almost woulda, coulda, shoulda, whatever. Tonight, there's a very interesting college football game going on tonight in an ACC opener for Virginia and Florida State. Virginia's got one of the better offenses in the country, but so does Florida State. They have completely rebounded. They have played Cupcake City after smoking Alabama in week 1. Cupcake City, Kent State last week, I think they ran for like 500 yards or something. This one's going to have some points. At the end of the day, and Virginia's doing all this stuff. They're rocking these 1995 throwback jerseys from the 30th anniversary when they beat number 2 Florida State. I love all that stuff. It's a tough place to play. It's going to be a night game. People are going to be lubed up. I think Florida State's the real deal this year. And I think late, getting a touchdown at home is a thing. But I think late, Florida State ices this game. Very similar to Iowa last week. Eventually, the better team and the more talent wore them down in the fourth quarter. And I think that could happen today. I think tonight, Florida State laying the 7 is what happens. And you're right, Pablo. The Aviators will be back on Monday because we've been rolling along and absolutely want the Aviators back. The feeling is mutual for me. Words can't describe this place and how amazing it is. Kyle, appreciate you. Rick, Guff, you have a Val Kilmer vibe today. Oh, I'm your flipping Huckleberry. Let's go. I say that to Cap all the time. I'm your Huckleberry. Kurt, running out of players in the Renegade League. Trade a running back or wide receiver, Guff. Kurt, I'm sorry I beat your ass earlier in the year. What do you want me to do? Propose a trade, Kurt. Let's take a look at how one-sided you want this to be. Javier, I'm going to go to the TCU. You're going to that game? First ever college game? Dude, the blackout uniforms that Arizona State are wearing tonight are absolutely sick. That's going to be a fun game out in Tempe. Javier, thanks for chiming in. Let us know how that goes. TCU ASU game should be a great one. And the fact that we have a member here going to the game is fantastic. Well, Javier's not a member yet, but if you'd like to be, that's where you go to find out. Same for all of you who don't have your green name with the cool symbol yet. I know who the members are making the comments because I see the little sign, the little badge. That's all the kind of stuff that you're going to get here by being a member. Yeah, let us know how it goes, Javier, because I'm playing the early game, which is a 6:05 kickoff here in Chicago. Florida State laying the 7, trying to go to 5-1 in college football here as we are coming down the stretch. 13-5, coming down the stretch for what's been a very rewarding month. All right, prediction real quick for the Chicago Bears this weekend. Bears, Raiders, 325. I got Bears 27, Raiders 21. I think Caleb continues to progress. I do think there might be some bumpy moments in the game. And I think the Bears take another step. And I think they go into the bye 2-2. And they get back to where we all thought they probably would be at the bye with a lot more mojo and a lot of things going like this to take into the bye week and come out. And then you got the Commanders on Monday night, who, as we know, are banged up. No Jaden Daniels, no Terry McLaurin. Now, that's 2 weeks from now. A lot could change. But that's a beatable football team, even with those two guys, in my opinion. Kyle saying Bears 27, Raiders 23. Caleb throws a game winner to Rome. Who do I have in tonight's game? TCU's awfully tough. I like yours. I'm going to say Arizona State in a really close one, though. Really close game. But Bears 27, Raiders 21. I look forward to it. Of course, we'll be the home of the recap before and after the game. We will have a pre-cap before kickoff, 3 o'clock-ish, 2:45. Cap and I will come on for 15, 20 minutes, take your questions, give you the inactives, and our keys to a Bears win. We'll have the recap immediately following the game. We'll have baseball recaps for you all weekend long. The final 3 White Sox recaps against the Washington Nationals. I'm hoping they get 2 wins this week and get to 60 wins. And the final 3 regular season Cubs recaps. And then next week you tee it up and see how far you can go. Can you win a wild card series and continue to move on to the DS? We will see. There's your bet, Javier. Absolutely. You are welcome. You the man, too. Have a great weekend, everyone. Go Cubs. Go Bears. Go Chicago. Let's Bears get another win. Let's keep this thing moving. Cubs, look forward Monday to previewing the playoffs because that's where we are. Have a great weekend. The weather's supposed to be phenomenal. So as Breck Bear likes to say, and as we all like to say, go touch some grass before it's too gray and cold to do so. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other like we do each and every day here in the community. Go to Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit the one closest to you. Order.hooters.com. Have it delivered tonight to the family. You don't want to cook? No problem. Some of you, it's payday. Get the Hooters. Sent it directly to the house. Slide by, pick it up. Have a Big Daddy mug. It's all there for you. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. Can't wait to see what the Bears do on Sunday. We'll be here on Monday to wrap it all up, put a bow on it, and get your thoughts. And then we'll also have our final thoughts. Are the Cubs going to be playing at Wrigley Field? Are the Cubs going to be heading out west to play the San Diego Padres? It's all brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Have an awesome day. Can't be smart out there, man. Let's win some money. Everybody, have a great day. Take that.